individual and adventurous. Journey to the world's most exotic, breathtaking locations. Pure outdoor.
I'm Sophia Murphy at the Capitol in Lansing, only on WZMQ 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, a decades-old mystery finally solved. Michigan's oldest sexual assault cold case cracked with cutting-edge DNA technology. Plus, a $125 million investment promises upgrades, efficiency, and sustainability for Upper Peninsula paper mills. We'll have the details. And a big push to change how Michigan voters elect leaders is underway. Supporters say it could transform future elections. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
All right, a first look at your forecast. You basically made it to the weekend, and we are in for a really nice weekend in terms of staying dry, but the air quality will still be a lingering issue. So even though we'll have nice and clear skies tonight and some fairly seasonal temperatures, 59 up to Ontonagon, 64 for us in Marquette for tonight, 57 down to Escanaba. Things are very quiet, and that will continue for tomorrow. We'll definitely have the hazy sunshine with plenty of sunshine on the way from sunup to sundown, and those mild temperatures continue for most of the weekend. More in your forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Kelly, thank you very much. A 39-year-old cold case in Michigan has finally been solved. In 1986, a woman was abducted and assaulted near Nama in Delta County. Advanced DNA testing and genetic genealogy recently identified the suspect, who had moved to Wisconsin after the crime. Investigators plan to arrest him in July of this year, but he died 2 days before. This is Michigan's oldest sexual assault case solved with forensic genealogy. The victim now has answers after decades of waiting. The name of the suspect has not been released. Sweden-based corporation Billerud is advancing its investment in its Upper Peninsula paper mills. In December, Billerud announced that $125 million would be dedicated to improving its mills in Quinnipiac and Escanaba. One major project is a complete rebuild of the Escanaba woodyard, which includes modernizing technology, upgrading bark handling systems, and constructing a new motor control center. The vice president of Escanaba Operations says the update will enhance wood chip quality, improve safety, increase efficiency, and support sustainability through reduced steam and chemical use. Billerud is also launching new paperboard product lines for various uses. Work on the Escanaba woodyard will be completed later this year. A grassroots effort is gaining momentum in Michigan to change the way voters elect public officials. Supporters of ranked choice voting are collecting signatures for a 2026 ballot initiative they say could reshape campaigns and give voters more say. Our Michigan Capitol correspondent Sophia Murphy has more.
Rank My Vote, a volunteer-driven organization formed in 2019, has officially launched a statewide petition campaign aiming to bring ranked choice voting to Michigan's 2026 ballot.
Ranked choice voting ensures that voters' preferences are taken into account until a candidate wins with 50% or more of voter support.
The system allows voters to rank candidates in order of preference. If no one gets a majority, the lowest ranked candidates are eliminated and votes redistributed until one receives over 50%. Advocates say the system could reduce negative campaigning and political polarization.
Those candidates then are fighting for and working for and campaigning on issues that matter to voters rather than against one another.
It's a movement gaining popularity nationwide, with some states and cities already adopting the system. Rank My Vote is canvassing throughout Michigan, including in the Upper Peninsula. Organizers say they're seeing growing enthusiasm from voters looking for change.
We're a campaign of Michiganders for Michigan. It is great to see the energy on the ground, and it's so exciting to see Michiganders come together to make our state better like we have in the past.
The campaign has 6 months to collect signatures. Volunteers will be hosting events across the state to spread the word and earn their spot on the 2026 midterm election ballot. From Michigan's capital, Sophia Murphy, WZMQ 19 News.
This week in Washington, Senate Democrats are capitalizing on GOP infighting over the Jeffrey Epstein files. And should congressional members trade stocks? That's a question being hotly debated in Washington. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp has this week's recap.
This week in Washington.
Invoking a century-old and little-known law known as the Rule of Five to compel the Department of Justice to release the full and complete Epstein files.
Senate Democrats will use an arcane law to request documents, files, and other materials the DOJ possesses related to Jeffrey Epstein, a disgraced financier and sex offender who ran among an elite crowd.
Protecting the victims' identities can and must be of top importance. The public has a right to know who enabled, knew of, or participated in one of the most heinous sex trafficking operations in history.
Also on Capitol Hill,
members of Congress should not be able to buy and sell shares of stock, individual stock, while they are members of this body.
A Senate committee advanced legislation to ban stock trading for congressional members. Last week, the House Ethics Committee reprimanded Pennsylvania Representative Mike Kelly after their investigation into an insider trading allegation over his wife's purchase of stock in a steel manufacturer. The committee says the congressman and his family should divest any stock in that company before the congressman takes any further official actions related to it. Ethics watchdogs argue this should be a no-brainer.
You don't want members of Congress making decisions based on what's in the interest of their stock portfolio or what'll put more money in their pocket. You want members making decisions based on what's in the interest of their constituents and the American people.
And the Federal Reserve keeps interest rates the same.
We believe that the current stance of monetary policy leaves us well positioned to respond in a timely way to potential economic developments.
At the White House, the president's tariffs go into effect.
I think the trade deals are working out very well, hopefully for everybody.
The president has suggested offering rebates to Americans from these tariff revenues, but that idea has not been fully supported by members in his own party. Some Senate Republicans say that the first priority should be paying down the national debt, which has climbed to more than $30 trillion. I'm Rachel Knapp, and that's your Washington recap.
Your first warning weather forecast is after the break. Plus, a Delta County organization is looking to make the beaches safe by offering a free life jacket loan service. And later in sports, Mike Ludlam tells us about a Frisbee competition returning to Marquette this weekend. We'll be right back after this.
Don't underestimate Miss Matlock. This woman's a shark.
You know it, baby. I could use an ally, someone I can really trust.
Well, that's me. Honest to a fault. But things aren't always as black and white as they seem. I'm right where the universe wants me to be.
Your life is still a mystery.
Matlock returns CBS Sunday, October 12th, part of CBS Premiere Week.
Looking for a car that won't fall apart on the way home? Bam! Come to John's Auto where cars are clean, run great, and don't smell like french fries. Does your car need a tune-up? Bam! Service department. Do you want your car to sparkle? Bam! Detailing department. Need a quieter sister? Bam! Wait. For the best pre-owned cars, the best service, and the best detailing, come to John's Auto Marquette.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
Direct.
Don't you ever look up at the sky and roll your eyes. You hear me?
Yes.
Realistic.
I will maybe have a tendency to
spend too much and won't be able to pay your rent.
He holds the line.
I resent it, and I resent you for doing it.
Mathis Court is in session.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS. Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
It's Shunk's big summer chair sale. We have hundreds of chairs to choose from in decorator fabrics or leather, high-back chairs like these, and swivel gliding chairs in leather or fabric, and extra wide chairs so your best friend can sit beside you, and small swivel barrel chairs that will fit in small places, leather stress-free chairs with adjustable headrest and the recline for added comfort, and a matching ottoman all at one low price. We have hundreds of chairs. Shop Shunk's big summer chair sale. Shop Shunk's at Marquette today.
Now, WZMQ TV 19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
Welcome back. Before we get into What's ahead for the weekend and the first week of August. It is, of course, that we're checking in with the report card, if you will, for July in terms of temperature, rain, and some records here too. An average temperature. Now, this is still unofficial because it does take a few days for all these stats to be finalized, but the overall basis is we were a little above average for the average temperature of July. Remember, it's the highs and the lows added together, divided by 2, 66.6, and for rain, actually below average, just shy of 3 inches. We have 2.55 inches, which is slightly below average. And the record rainfall actually for July, set back in 1949, is 10.2 inches. And that's the third record, basically number 3 on the wettest months ever in Marquette. So that's pretty amazing stuff that July is up there, obviously not close to that. And the hottest we got was 87 degrees on the 27th, and the coldest low was 42 degrees on the 17th. So as always in the Upper Peninsula, there's a wide variety throughout the entire month in terms of temperature and rain. We've seen our share of heat bursts, and we've seen some issues with air quality. We've seen some really wet periods. Right now we're in a dry and sunny and slightly above average trend. So we'll show you the rain outlook over the next 48 hours just to take care of this. Not really tracking any major systems over the weekend or even for the first week of August ahead. So we'll show you first morning weather futurecast. Looking good overnight tonight. Nice and clear skies. Of course, as I always say, you can't see the smoke on here, so I'll show you that in just a few minutes, but we'll have the hazy sunshine throughout Saturday. Things will start to improve in terms of air quality as of right now for Sunday, but of course if the winds decide to set up, still pulling from the north, that could always change for Sunday. But this is when we're expecting some increase in cloud cover Sunday evening, maybe get a few isolated drops in there, but overall that cloud cover will actually help kind of combat that smoke just a tad. But for tomorrow, if you're looking to get out and fish, your Blades Bait and Tackle Fishing Outlook gets a 2 out of 4-star rating. Again, not really seeing much chance of rain here, mostly sunny skies, winds from the north about 5 to 10, and your best times are between 6 and 7 a.m. and then again 6 to 7 p.m. And for the air quality, again, this air quality warning remains for the entire Upper Peninsula, getting into Wisconsin too until Sunday at midnight. So this tells us this is going to continue to be something to look out for and monitor as we head through all of Saturday and really Sunday. And we can see it here really for the entire overnight. We'll be into that unhealthy group for air quality, about the hundreds, still skating through the 90s for Saturday, but then we slowly get back down to that lower end moderate group for the air quality. So this is a look at the future smoke as you want to head outside, maybe go golfing, beach, anything like that tomorrow morning. Just keep that in mind because we will still have that dense smoke plume really over the entire Upper Peninsula. Once we get through the weekend and improve that air quality, the week ahead for the first week of August is a bit of copy and paste, mixed sky and temperatures into the lower 80s.
Kelly, thank you very much. A group of Good Samaritans is making it safer than ever to enjoy Escanaba's Municipal Beach. Kindness Rocks Delta County just installed a life jacket loaner station outside the beach house. Swimmers of all ages can grab a life jacket, enjoy the lake, and return the jacket at no cost. The founder of Kindness Rocks crafted the stand out of leftover wood from his homemade wedding bar, and local residents and business owners donated money to purchase life jackets in a range of sizes.
If they can save a life, or we can just even have it available for people, they wanted to contribute. It's great to see the community involvement. Everybody can do something from recycled or leftover materials, and we can all make a difference. That little bit of kindness goes a long way.
Kindness Rocks plans to install a second life jacket station in Gladstone. Coming up next on Insights, we're talking with Visit Keweenaw about a great opportunity coming up for stargazers. That conversation's in 2 minutes.
Optimize your home with Maytag and Whirlpool appliances from Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Maytag and Whirlpool offer best-in-class warranties on durable, state-of-the-art appliances, perfect for your laundry room or kitchen. Available in stock or online, plus free delivery and 0% financing.
Power up your summer fun with the power of choice. Toyota's lineup offers the most electrified hybrid and all-wheel drive choices out there, like the built-in-the-USA Tundra. Now get 1.99 APR financing on a new 25 Tundra, or $3,000 customer cash. Or lease this new 25 Tundra SR Crew Max for just $419 a month, with 2 years no-cost maintenance. That's the power of choice. Toyota, let's go places.
It's the highlight of the summer, the Marquette County Fair. Livestock,
classic cars and tractors, live music and performances, art, games, and of course, the food. With new additions this year, the fair has something fun for everyone. The 2025 Marquette County Fair, August 7th, 8th, and 9th at the Marquette County Fairgrounds. It's fun for all ages.
Do you wonder if you can predict winning Michigan lottery numbers by knowing which numbers were drawn before? That's actually a myth. Truth is, no matter how many times the number has been drawn before, it has an equal chance of being drawn again. There's no way to know. So, know the facts. If it stops being a game, call the helpline or visit our website. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
She's inquisitive.
What led to this young lady finding you in this compromising situation?
And firm.
The only thing that matters in this particular courtroom, sir, is how I see it.
Watch Equal Justice with Judge Ebony K. Williams.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS. You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. The Keweenaw is still bustling in the midst of the summer season. Joining us now to tell us what else is in store is, of course, event coordinator with Visit Keweenaw, Jesse Wiederhold. Jesse, always good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, thanks, Kevin. That's right. While we may be in part of our busiest season right now this summer, the Visit Keweenaw team is looking forward to fall. Love to tell you a little bit about our Great Lakes Dark Sky Aurora Jamboree, GLAD Jam for short. So this is all things Great Lakes, dark skies, all the phenomenon in the sky, right? The northern lights. We're bringing people up this September for a really cool new community event.
Yeah, and of course, you always have a special background behind you for us, Jesse.
Right.
Yeah, break it down for us. Give us some more details on that. Let's touch on the dark sky aspect of it first.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, as many people know, it's never been more important. There's lots of laws going around the state. There's a lot of eyes on Michigan, specifically the Upper Peninsula, about its dark skies. We're home to the Keweenaw Dark Sky Park that is the only international dark sky certified park in Upper Michigan. In Michigan alone, you have two other parks, Headlands, and then another one further downstate. So we're really the epitome, the epicenter of this place where we have beautiful conditions. Sorry, Marquette, you just got a little more light than us. You can see them there too. But the Keweenaw is truly just a little bit darker. Something really exciting and unique, never been done before up here. We're partnering with Michigan Aurora Chasers. At this point, that's practically a household name, right? The Facebook group has drawn at least over 130,000 participants across the Midwest who are listening to these Michigan experts who are going to be at our festival. So just to name a few, right, you've got Melissa Kalin, the founder, Patrick Grubba, a lot of people may know for the Get Outside Now posts. Just some really incredible energy around this one.
Yeah, it sounds like it. And Jesse, we do have the northern lights here in Marquette. I used to be able to just stand outside my front door, actually, and I would have to use my camera, but they would show up pretty nice. Just tell us, as far as the Dark Sky Park goes, just how much does that improve the visuals?
Yes. And since you said Marquette, I'll just say I did see it outside the dorms once too. Very beautiful. I'm at Northern Michigan University. That's where I'm from. But looking up here, right, I was just attending the Keweenaw's Dark Sky Park Festival. So they have the Dark Sky Festival. This is in the early season, right? Back in April. So I went out at the Keweenaw Dark Sky Park myself. Folks who come to this in September, the park is open for us. So we'll be able to go up there on that Thursday night, September 11th, the first night. But when you're there, so I was recently there during one of the darkest times of year. I looked up at the sky. It was during a meteor shower. So I walked this red light path in total darkness, just following red pinpoint to the next one. I sat down, laid down on this golf course in April, just staring up. I couldn't even count how many comets and meteorites I was seeing. Looking through telescopes. I had never looked through a telescope before I came to an event like this. And that's what we're doing too. So folks will be able to look through telescopes, have these scientific experts, right, interpreting the stars for you, showing you constellations and faraway galaxies you've never seen. Really out of this world.
Fantastic. And Jesse, before we wrap up, maybe we should just remind everyone the dates and times and location real quick.
Yep, that's right. So the Great Lakes Aurora Dark Sky Jamboree Glad Jam is in Houghton September 11th through the 14th. We've got programming all over town. Our conference section, which is ticketed, is taking place on Saturday, right, the 13th. So this is taking place at the Rosé. We've got a Welcome to the Cosmos reception with cosmically inspired drinks, catered dinners and catered lunches for folks who are coming to the conference parts. So really educational, right? We have a student rate of $15. So pretty cheap for students to get in, and hoping that lots of people will come on up and enjoy.
I think it sounds like a great time myself, Jesse. Thank you so much. Always good to see you, Jesse. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks, Kevin.
And on Monday's Insights, we're catching up with the Marquette Downtown Development Authority for the first time since Blueberry Fest. We'll hear what's in store next for downtown Marquette. Mike Ludlam has your sports headlines. When we come back, he'll tell us all about the Guts Frisbee competition taking place this weekend. We'll have that and more when we come back.
When everything's on the line, real heroes rise to the occasion. Or die trying.
We're firefighters. We're gonna find a way to get you out of here.
We take the hits together.
We're on the same team.
I'm right here with you, no matter what.
I would never leave you hanging in the deep end.
This place is a way of giving you new family.
Fire Country returns Friday, October 17th, part of CBS Premiere Week. Catch up now on Paramount+.
The UP loves to be outdoors. Running, fishing, hiking, biking. If it's happening outside, you want to be a part of it. And this little baby is what you need to be ready. It's local and 100% free, 24/7. WZMQ 19's news app can show you the best times to be out, what to wear, how to stay safe, whether to bring along the kids. It's your problem-solving power tool, the WZMQ 19 app, now playing on a phone near you.
She's fair.
Untrue, Your Honor.
What, you're going to have your turn.
She's inquisitive.
What in the world led to this young lady finding you in this compromising situation?
And firm.
The only thing that matters in this particular courtroom, sir, is how I see it.
Watch Equal Justice with Judge Ebony K. Williams.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS.
The devil is always in the details. Forensic Factor.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
The Window Store Home Improvement Center is your clear choice for quality products and expert installation. We have a thorough and seamless process, start to finish. From the moment you meet our friendly staff, you'll be amazed by their attention to detail. Our team of experienced professionals take pride in their work, and with our 2-year warranty on all installations, you'll have peace of mind knowing your investment is protected. Plus, we service the entire Upper Peninsula. Your clear choice is the Window Store.
Good evening, everyone. The United States National Guts Frisbee Tournament starts tomorrow at Marquette's Tourist Park. Wolfpack of Marquette is the defending champion. The Frisbees will start flying around 10 a.m. as teams will be going through a double elimination bracket to get the Sunday afternoon's final. According to last year's most valuable player, Braden Golisek, this will be a very competitive field with more teams and an extra dose of younger players.
Younger teams coming too, a lot of high schoolers that are really stepping in and doing a good job, and we have like a record-breaking field. We've got 22 teams right now to my knowledge, which the last time we had 21 or more was the 2007 50th IFT. So it's been a really long time since we had a field this big, and it's deep. There's a lot of good teams that could compete for winning a title, so this is going to be a really, really special weekend.
It's a game of defense once you get to the very end of the tournament. Everybody has played so much to that point that everyone's catching everything, even though it's all fast shots, and you watch it and you're going, holy cow, like there's no way that they're doing what they're doing. The biggest thing is to not shoot yourself in the foot by throwing an illegal shot that would be giving the other team a point.
The final Sunday will approximately start at 5 o'clock, but that depends on the length of the games leading up to that final. The daughter of 2 Northern Michigan University graduates, who also happen to be Mid-Peninsula High School graduates, has made a verbal commitment to play college basketball at NMU. Claire Van Dam is the daughter of Kent State University golf coach Casey Van Dam and UP Sports Hall of Famer and former Wildcat basketball standout Jill Gobert Van Dam. Claire was actually born in Marquette and attends Theodore Roosevelt High School in Kent, Ohio. The Negaunee 11 and 12-year-old Major League Baseball team is in Whitestown, Indiana, getting ready for the Great Lakes Regional. That begins tomorrow. Negaunee has a first-round bye and will take to the field Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock against the winner of tomorrow's game between Kentucky and Ohio. Negaunee manager Joe Dost says it might be difficult for his players to understand this really is just another game.
The biggest thing these kids got to realize is, we're playing baseball in Indiana just like we're playing baseball at Rivers Field. The nerves and the distractions, that's what we got to put out of our mind and play ball like we're just playing at home in the backyard. At the end of the day, the kids got to go out and hit, and we're trying to put them in the best position possible, but I don't want to mess with anybody's confidence at this point, because I think we're swinging a bunch of hot bats. So I think we're going to keep her the same.
This is a double elimination tournament with 5 teams, so winning that first game is very, very important for Negaunee. The games are expected to be televised on ESPN+. Turning to the professional Major League of Baseball, the Detroit Tigers hit the road, traveling to the Philadelphia Phillies tonight. Detroit has a 4-game winning streak, thanks mostly to the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Tigers have a 9-game lead over Cleveland in the American League Central Division. The Milwaukee Brewers are also on the East Coast visiting the Washington Nationals. The Brewers have just a half-game lead over the Chicago Cubs in the National League Central Division. The Cubs blanked Baltimore 1-0 this afternoon. It was announced today that the Cubs will be host for the 2027 All-Star Game. Philadelphia will be the host next year as the United States celebrates its 250th birthday. Also in sports, they said it wasn't going to happen, but of course, well, one of those things at this time of year, it does happen. In the NFL, Dallas Cowboys defensive standout Micah Parsons says he wants to be traded because things have not been going well in Dallas, and he, I think, wants to find a greener pasture somewhere else. Kevin, we'll send it back to you.
Mike, thank you very much. And when we come back, Kelly Rowland will have our final look at weather. Stay tuned.
Omari Hardwick on J-Hub. Did you enjoy the Spirit Tunnel?
Any of us that come from the tribe where the drum is inside, all you need is a moment, and you gave me moments.
Then
she's gonna scream.
Let's call your mama. Oh my God! And let's take her to the happy place.
You have helped me tremendously.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, Monday at 5 on WZMQ TV CBS, followed by 19 News at 6. Here's your WZMQ CBS This is Home Community Calendar.
The all-new CBS Evening News. Not like anything else on TV.
Can your business survive this?
If you build back exactly the same way, expect the exact same result.
If this is the end of my American dream, I'm going to go down swinging.
What's bothering Archie?
Politics. What the Supreme Court says ain't got nothing to do with the law.
Zucchini.
What do you call this?
Zucchini.
Looks like a cooked pickle.
How to raise children.
Get out of here!
Sexual freedom.
What kind of a problem have they got?
It's sexual.
Jeez.
Door tap.
Goldfish. Come on now, I draw the line on goldfish.
See what's bothering Archie.
All in the Family, Sundays from 8 to 10 on WZMQ Me TV.
What's bothering Archie?
Politics. What the Supreme Court says ain't got nothing to do with the law.
Door tap.
Goldfish. Come on now, I draw the line on goldfish.
All in the Family, Sundays from 8 to 10 on WZMQ Me TV.
Well,
Welcome back. A final look at your forecast. This is the same old song and dance in terms of the air quality. That gray is that air quality warning for the entire Upper Peninsula, and that lasts until Sunday at midnight. This could always get expired ahead of time, or it could even get extended, and the extension might be a very big possibility with all the wildfire smoke coming into the area. Overall, pretty clear skies tonight, nice and seasonal, and as we head through the weekend, we'll see temperatures into the lower 80s and much of the same as we head into next week with the partly cloudy skies.
Kelly, thanks again. And finally tonight, if you've driven around Escanaba this week, you may have seen some colorful buses building excitement for an event at the fairgrounds this Saturday. Armageddon on Wheels features 4- and 6-cylinder figure-8 racing, a bump and run, V8 racing, and tough trucks. Sponsors and local organizations decorate their vehicles with unique themes, and as the Upper Peninsula's only figure-8 bus racing event, collisions are a common occurrence and a welcome one for attendees.
We want rollovers, crashing, smashing. The more there is, the more excitement there is, and the crowd loves it. It's something you would never see in the UP of Michigan. People come from all over the place, Hawaii, Las Vegas. There's a lot going on, and it's a fun event.
Gates open at 3 p.m. Tickets will be available on site. That's all for now, everyone. We'll see you later tonight.